So, we are back. Last we left off, we had a pretty serious issue here where our wife is found to be pregnant with our son. Which I think breaks Catholic tradition a little bit. So, two things. One, we need to handle this situation. She still likes me despite, exposing the secret. But more importantly, I figured out how to make that damn hybrid culture. I have to click their culture and then do the form hybrid culture button. So we're going to do that. So that's our two goals for today, really. Is dealing with the fallout of this situation and then also forming the hybrid culture. Although, actually, we're going to form the hybrid culture in 2 years, actually. That's the goal. Just because I want to have auditors as one of the things we can bring over. Unless Anglo-Saxon already has auditors. They don't, so, alright. So, let's deal with this. Deal with our wife. So, I was thinking what we could do. I think the correct first thing to do is request a divorce. Which is acceptable because, they did a couple things. Namely that they've been unfaithful, right? Do that and that'll allow us to get a new marriage, and I think we'll let her live, but our son may become disinherited. But we're going to do the divorce first. Yeah. Yep, okay. Yeah, so we're divorcing her. We're not going to throw him in dungeons just because half of our family really likes her, obviously, and that stuff. Whatnot. I just feel like not getting a bunch of negatives. You're probably getting disinherited, Mr. Arthur. You're on one of the good sons, if I remember correctly. Okay, yep. So. Yeah, you're my rival because you're a shithead. What do you have the title of? This, honestly, can we just disinherit? Oh ho ho! You know what? You can be. We'll just let that go through. You still don't hate me or anything. You're my rival. But the exposed secret will go away, and then you'll still be plus 90. But God, what a shit. Luckily, your wife doesn't really matter, but we could imprison you as well. Okay. She's not important to me. Will not succeed. Yeah. And is my rival. Okay, no, we're just going to let that kind of go. We're going to keep that in case he becomes troublesome later on. Okay, so that's number one. Now we can get a new wife. And we've had enough children. We can do this one for our alliance, pretty much. So let's take a look what we have. Alba. Are we still aligned with East Franca? No, we're not. East Franca got significantly weaker, though, after their constant warring that they have going on. Yeah, they've got a kid-child, and... Ew. Okay. Although... we might be able to work our way in there. That might just be best to... ally with Mr. Alba here. Simply because they're Catholic. I mean, Gaelic is fine, but they're Catholic. They like me enough, right? And they're very strong. And, yeah, I mean, they're very strong. I would like to take him over, though. It's kind of what I was discussing last time, if I remember correctly. So... got you, Bavaria. Okay, you know what? I had a comment that reminded me that I can do multiple filters, so let's do... We can do 15. We're at 40 something, so like, you know, it's a 20-year-old or whatever. It's still perfectly fine. If not, honestly, a little bit low. Yeah, one adult. Actually, there you go. There you go. That'll do it. That'll do it. Okay. Curiosity. I know we've been looking for traits a crap ton, and we honestly do not need more. But there is a genius. Oh, let's also look at stats. Oh wow, look at you. God, your stats are so good, and we're gonna need a high diplomacy stat. There, let's take a look what we have here. Brunhild. Is there anyone with like... That's not lowborn. Let's do alliance. Okay. Ooh. That is a stat, and that gets us a very, very pointless. But, like, that's a lot of stats there. Okay, apparently this has become the wedding episode, really. Yeah, we'll set the speed one and let it just run into background because I'm not really doing anything while I try to figure this out. Just let something potentially pop up. Okay. Alright, because we currently have the issue of now, I think a bunch of vassal opinions are going to be lower because we don't have such an insanely high statted wife. Maybe it's fine. All of our guys like us still, so maybe that's fine. Our guy does have... Never mind, our guy is 32. He is perfectly fine. Okay, I do not need to consider that. I forgot we got, like, the Giga Chad diplomatist here. So... yeah, honestly, not bad. 14. It's already people that are of... like, it's fine. But they're already in my kingdom is right kind of a problem. Oh my lord. Excuse me. Getting caught in my throat. Alright, let's get someone landed. Just so we don't lose a billion. Or not landed. We want someone with a dynasty. Just not lowborn. Okay. Just because I think we'll take a huge prestige hit considering how high we are, and we've already done 2 marriages of... But yeah, just remarry them. It's not happening. Okay. Lots about binos. Excuse me, Jesus. I'm gonna take a sip of water. You know, you just have like an itch in the back of your throat. Okay. This is the person we were looking at already. There's just no one good available right now, is there? Oh. Here we go. We'll do this, just to... I don't know. I doubt we're going to have any more kids, especially at 43, right? Yeah, medium chance of kids, but... Minus 300... Wait, you're unlanded? Oh, you're unlanded. That's fair. You're also a lunatic. You know... Reconsider. But genius is such a strong trait. Like, it's insane. Luckily, we already have intelligent, so, like... Intelligence is very good. But I don't think one of our children got it, so it's kind of what it is. Yeah, I think it's all like the strong... You know, we don't need to marry for children. So maybe we don't need adult per se. Just someone close to adult. So is East Franca going to fall is the real question. Yeah, we'll marry East Franca again. Try to get in our alliance. Alright. She doesn't have great stats or anything, but we'll take a Catholic zealot. It's not bad for religion. Humble and zealous. Okay. Traction opinion +5. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. Just get the alliance, and we don't need the life stats much anymore. Okay. So, what to do while we wait for her to discover onagers, really. We got a stronger alliance. We could use this, but I'd rather not waste our strong hook, even though maybe we just won't ever get to using it. I can imprison my son, but he's not going to let it, so we're just going to let it go through. Keep that guy. Oh, does she have a Titan? No, she doesn't have a Titan. We'll just let that be. Oh yeah, we were saving up for England. That's what we were doing. So yeah, we're just chilling on our income. Alright, it's up to speed. What people do. Yeah, Wales is now very large. The person we could declare war against is you, who has one ally and no strength. Okay. So maybe we just do this. Just to grab them on. Let's not give a guy who's not on the council more, but we can go grab him on. It's not going to be worth anything. We're all wait for a larger time when we need a holy war or something. Right, because we just got to wait basically a little bit over another year. Why do we need an alliance? You have 11 claims. But you also have 90 soldiers. You have 2 knights, but I'd rather not you somehow drag me into war. 400 years, yeah. You know what? Fine, just take it. You're my son, but you also did impregnate my wife. But it's fine. You were a young lad, and she was just a commoner, and you'll threw her out eventually. Finally have someone that's landed. At least this wife. Okay. That's just not worth the issues. I think the divorce was just the easiest way of resolving this issue. Yeah, that's just up to speed a bunch. Whee! Speed 5. I almost never played speed 5. Alright, what we got going on here? Secondhand glamour. What's going on? Finest fragments in the land Rostov mostly because they ain't from this land. Turtles Godwall as a walk past his open chamber. Why did they just speak in the background? Alright. Almost new, just as new, fresh from trendsetters in King Lothfar's court. Okay. Is everyone in Kingdom Lothar will be wearing next season. That's a lot we're saving up for a kingdom. That's 1/5 of a kingdom, sir. Alright. Spend some grandeur to gain some prestige. Nah, we're just gonna take the easy way out here. You want to save money and not get people mad. Oh yeah, you're doing that. I kind of want money, but also development is not a terrible idea. Especially since we can do it pretty quick. But I'll just let it play for a second. So what level of development? Because I forget what, like, yeah, out of 100. Yeah, what's our capital? 5. Wow. Good job, dude. I mean, I guess you got 20, but Jesus Christ. Does everyone getting their prowess up? The bishop is holding a tournament. May not arrive. We're not going to risk it then. Oh yeah, we were trying to vassalize this man. What do we need? Oh yeah, we were hoping the opinion would give us a little bit more. Yeah, let's do that. Likewise, what about you? Oh yeah, and you also want to accept. Definitely won't accept. And you are very strong. How are you allied? We might want to just break that alliance. You know... Yeah, it's of my dynasty, alright, yeah. Yeah, you can be named after Arthur, just to remind me of who this one is. Waiting on the income. Oh, apparently, so there was a patch, and at least the big thing relevant to us was the fact that these buildings that make the tourneys or whatever cheaper to host, they were apparently bugged, and they were instead adding to it, which was a slight problem. What we got? Who are you? What are you doing? Is there anyone that accepts marriage? So yeah, is there anyone over here that is worthwhile? We got Mies. Oh, this guy's got both the, like, powerful allies. Oh. Yeah. I'll just let all that happen. We're just really waiting on money here. Yeah, I feel like we don't need to do that. Okay, paid homage. Yeah, sure. Serves me well. He yields deference, offering nothing but oath. Yeah, we'll take renown, we'll take prestige, we'll take grandeur. Oh yeah, we're illustrious now. That's pretty good. Yeah, so funny enough, I think our onagers and our kingdom are going to come in like at the same time. Which would be cool. That's kind of our goal here. So we're just going to speed it up because we're not doing anything while we wait for this. How dare. Yeah, that's understandable. There's at least positive control growth, right? Yeah. You know what? How's our council looking? 6 years, 6 years. 15 days. Yeah. So, I don't know. Is this like it only occurs once the entire thing is like filled. So you, buddy. Yeah, you do have some issues going on. But you are, you know, of the entire Mercia. Who's your heir? We'll figure that out later, but yeah, that's the role we put him in because he was kind of not doing much. How long does it take me to boost development? 3 years, 17 months. We want the money right now. So I keep trying to like make decisions, and then I don't end up doing them. Because I'm like, oh, this is interesting, but we kind of just need to sit for a bit. Inspired moderation. Death Sentence of a Lowly Thief. Asked my son Zachariah what he thought. Is this the one that has... Yeah, this one has good traits. The twin. Same day, you learned a lesson about not reaching for more we can handle. Yep. Temperate. Yes. Let's have a son that is like us. Speaking of that, how are our children? We got 7 children here. Our son is really good, Artillery heir, so that'll be good. He is 25. He's got his betrothal, so eventually when we take over, he should be a pretty fine character. Although we'll probably be taking over when he's like 50 or 40. It's kind of how it goes. If you have one character that lives a long time, it kind of just makes the subsequent ones be shorter reigns. We've had a difference in the path. Yeah, we can stop being rivals. Nothing amazing. Let's get that notification out of here. Oh, something else I was thinking of considering was after we get this perk. Oh, it's a boss. Don't do that. Potentially changing our lifestyle. So let's take a look real quickly. I mean, this is nice. But the other things we could do, what is our stats? Our stats are garbage in other things, never mind. I mean, getting the perks for other things would be nice, but I think we should just kind of just stay with it. Okay, your swing is not working. We're just being unlucky with the sway. Okay. Yeah. This is the Alba. Great. I forgot we already did that. So yeah, now we have a lot of alliance power. There's a stewardship perk. So detailed ledgers would give us a little bit extra money from like 2 of our kind of useless guys, but I think large levies does give us 20% more of those guys, but we're not really doing a levy swarm. So I think just making sure everyone's happier is a good idea. So let's just... And now with our domestic affairs task being even stronger with a this guy's stats are just insane. What is giving you this? Just everything. This man is just the best diplomat to ever exist. Literally like a handmade like power character there. Hey, okay. Recent communication with him. Felt to want to focus on ambitions. What's he like? He is more of a diplomat, so we're going to do that. Chase, patient, forgiving. Yeah. Okay. Now I pretend to know anything about diplomacy, but hey, cool. My goal here is the vast. We're almost there, honestly. If we can make him actually like us, I think we'll be good. Also, our military strength going up probably help. What's going on here? Yeah, I don't know exactly what you're hoping for there unless you had mercenaries. Oh, you could do control here. 5 years, 6 years. That is changing. Think like it's kind of like endlessly buffing our knights. That's really what's going on. We've got a bit of an army here. Oh, we need successors. I got a successor. Could do this, but again, I'm just holding off on any decisions until these two things come back. Okay, marriage runs through. Da-da-da-da. Clement is of age. You are our intelligent, flexible leader, tough soldier. I mean, basic understanding is something. At least you got a flexible leader as well. But that means you need to find you a spouse. We don't need Alba. I'd rather just make you succession. Yeah. Yeah, we're potentially, So instead, you're gonna find a trait wife because you're low enough that it won't really become a problem. All right. Amazonian, Heraclean, 18, medium chance of kids. There you go. And you both gain prestige. Fantastic. Oh, okay. Great. I don't care about that. I care about the Kingdom of England. Alright. Kind of bankrupted ourselves, but we now have the Kingdom of England. Yeah. For what that matters. Which now we are the rightful liege, so he's gotta... I should push this over. Great. You're now our sway target. Great. What do we need to vassalize you? You're at war. That's what we need. Never mind, we don't need to do that. You just need to stop being at war. You're at war. Angelica. You're never going to happen. And our auditors should be finished very soon. 7 days, so. Daughter-in-law from my courtier from Prince Codwall. Okay. Yeah, it can be named after me. That's fine. Well, just give me the stupid fascination. Thank you. Okay, so before we end this, we're just going to do the hybrid culture. And that should be... And we need there. So, Anglo-Welsh sounds fine. Byronic, we want to keep that. Keep Byronic so I can speak it. Meritocratic, that's fine. Stoic, bureaucratic. Sure. Alright, traditions. Wait a minute. I worked hard for these. Oh wait, that's innovation, not a tradition. Okay. Right, which means theoretically we can create honors. Great. Cool. So we'll make a platoon of that, but let us go back to doing what I was doing. Alright. We can get 5 of these, which is pretty big. So let's keep the longbows, because they'll probably be useful. Highland warriors. City keepers. Oh, okay. What was happening was Okay, so City Keepers, Highland Longbow. We can get his Carls this way. Sure, a new type of heavy infantry, but we already have a bunch of heavy infantry. But they counter board. They also counter spearmen. It's pretty nice. Strong trade's more common. That's gonna be good. Alright, what's this? I don't really care about that. I mean, it's not bad. Okay, I think we take those. We get heralds. It's pretty nice. To things such as making rowdy or making the strong trait more common is pretty nice. Aesthetics. Let's see. That's fine. We'll just use both. I can't change that. Fashion. We'll use both. Sure. 13 out of 14 will convert. That is fine. I do not need... Yeah, you're at 100. You'll be fine. And we'll discover Gavelkind. So, I mean, it's not great, but actually getting Confederate Partition is... No, we already have that. Never mind. So I think we already have... Or maybe we don't. I'll check it. But, you know, no main limit is pretty good. Alright, we have hybridized. Which is pretty big, because... Alright, spurred by positive relationships between them, people have grown increasingly close. Now individuals see themselves as both simultaneously. Welsh tradition and values and backbone have been new culture, and various Anglo-Saxon attributes have been adapted. English-Welsh people now looking for me for guidance. Okay, so, we've got onagers. I haven't chosen a fascination yet, but we've got onagers, we've got mustering ground, okay, all that stuff. I think barracks probably is a good idea. Actually, let's do public works. Because we're kind of close to this. It's 184 years, never mind. We'll look at it in a second. Great. So with that, we now... Why are we down a knight? Or have we just got a new one? Okay, that's fine. And we've got our domain. So, I mean, all in all, I'd say pretty successful. We've dealt with the situation. We've got a hybrid culture. We've got a Confederate partition now, which we already had, so never mind. We will lose 9 titles, but they're all the small titles, right? They're all earldoms, as long as keeps Kingdom of Wales, Principality. Oh. Cadwap will keep the Kingdom of England. Oh, that's not good. That's going to cause an issue down the line. We'll deal with that later. Alrighty, well, good progress.